Probably. Maybe. I may be human. Well, we're going to sleep.
You tell me. Am I really supposed to be alive?
Watch us play as K.
We're probably gonna play as K now. I don't enjoy. No! I don't enjoy this fact.
We're finishing up all the,
We have to finish
the
up
side
everyone's
characters,
scenarios,
yeah.
and then the last two are probably Ray. Oh no, we're Miku again!
This is an interesting turn of events. I guess she went back to bed afterwards. Not this dream again. Did we start back at the beginning of the mansion?
Yeah, we're back on Himiro's side.
That's the thing she said when we first played as Ray. Or when we first played as Miku. Not this dream again. I don't want it. I always started.
But this time she was a lot more sad about it. She was just like, "Oh, come on, end me now," kind of, you know.
Well, jeez. You seem.
We do have herbal medicine. I repeat, we got some herbal medicine in the house.
We also have full health, thank God. Or thank Ray, I suppose.
Maybe we should try going through here. Do you think maybe that's to end her scenario?
I honestly don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know what happened with Miku.
We have a blue candle. I can tell you that.
Do we?
We definitely have a blue candle at the moment. It
It's-
popped up.
Okay, I didn't notice if it popped up. Oh.
This
Probably
is definitely the
before
place
you.
we were supposed to go. It's probably before you.
I don't know what to say. Blue candle, see if it's still a thing. Was that just like a thing for 2 chapters that couldn't be done now?
Oh no, it's definitely not done.
I don't understand where they were going with the blue candle there. Why is that
I know
some
how
weird
we
thing?
can get a picture of Miku.
Please stop. No, the camera's in her face.
Ah, damn it. Oh, there's a face. I'm done. I'm out of here. Nope.
That was good.
I was terrified.
I noticed it right when you put down the camera, and I was like, "That's a face." I don't like
Who's in
this.
here?
I don't like the sounds of this room.
I don't like them either.
Oh, that's a person.
Can I just go through this door? She won't even interact with it. Oh, it's this lady again. Bye. Ah.
She was just trying to get you to appreciate her pearly whites.
Cheese! Not today, son.
She was smiling for the picture and everything.
Ah! She went off to the side. Oh!
I don't know what just happened.
I'm getting out of this room. I can tell you what's happening now. Bye. Why are all the ghosts, like, lifting us up off the ground now? I am not a fan.
It's a part of the curse.
Oh, we can't go through either door now.
Part of the ghost, part of the curse. Might be a slightly more effective way of killing humans. Falling damage. Yep. How did she wait so long on the fatal frame and then still manage to get a fatal frame?
I don't know. Come at me, bro.
Can the ghosts just keep charging in the same pattern, please?
Yeah. Ah, dang it. It's probably because I moved like one step to the left.
Careful.
I won't partake in your shenanigans!
Oh, I don't like this.
Okay, it's gone completely silent. Almost.
Okay, there we go.
Oop. She was right in front of me as I was taking the camera down. Oop.
I don't like how she keeps hiding behind the walls.
Yeah, maybe she's almost dead then?
Or he's trying to use Monster Hunter logic.
Not a fan.
She's running away, so she must be dead.
She's going to a place where she can nap. No!
Honestly, if you're using your sword and shield, this would already be over.
Can you, like, die? Please?
Well, that's kind of part. She is a ghost.
Yeah.
That film is already loaded.
Type 7. If I missed, I'm gonna be mad. Thank you.
That was a headshot.
Yeah. It usually is. Go back and forget.
Or what we call mugshots.
Aha! So now we do have to go through that door. We definitely have to go through this door now.
So you think this is the ending of Maya's or Miku's?
Yes, this is probably... We have to face what... If you follow the dead in your dreams, you won't be able to come back. Before you, What if... No, I'm probably thinking too much into it, you'll say. What if there's two endings? One where Miku leaves...
Well, we already know there's two endings, a good ending and a bad ending.
Well, I mean for each character. What if she follows before you and gets trapped? Or we just leave the mansion now?
Well, we could leave the mansion now, but it would probably just tell us to go back in the mansion. It would be like 5 minutes to test real quick. Every other time we woke ourselves up, it was just waiting for us to go back in.
Uh-huh. Do you think that might be a thing?
If you want to check, we can. It's just quick John over there.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Before you, I have come.
Oh no, everything's black and white.
This was the wrong choice.
We have a camera, we'll be fine.
It's a cutscene, so I'm wanting to say this was probably the only choice we had.
Oh no, that wasn't our brother. He seems too ghost-like to be our brother.
I mean, he looks exactly like he did in the first game, let's be honest. He wasn't that expressive of a character. He's the tattoo woman.
It probably is. She's using disguises and tricks. We'll capture him and take off his mask, and it was actually Old Man Jenkins in disguise.
Yep. Ah, no! Oh! That's Ray now.
Miku!
Don't chase after him!
Don't follow him! If you follow the dead, you can't come back!
It's the most expressive Ray's been in the entire game.
But don't give up! You can't give up! He's already dead. You're a stronger person than I am. Always encourage. Don't let me be my brother. I feel that being around you just made me stronger. Please, Miku, no!
Miku, don't do it!
I wanted to be with you. Miku! Don't leave me behind.
If you get rid of the subtitles, I wanted to be with you! The romantic subplot thickens, and I know this is a bad time to say it. Did Miku just die?
No thanks to your rambling about us.
No, go check on Miku now! Ray, up, now!
Miku.
Don't tell me it's the black soot.
Look, it
Our
most
tattoos
likely
flash
is.
too.
We're at the end of
No!
the game. We just gotta accept it. It
No!
might be over for poor Miku. That's why she doesn't show up in any other game.
Yeah, but what if it had been, like, if I left the house, this didn't happen?
I told you to check, but... Oh.
No,
Look,
get out of the
saver.
room!
Camera obscura.
Camera!
Da-da-da-da.
No, pull out the camera. We're saving her. Get out of that room.
Action adventure. In the end of Brain.
Maybe if we get rid of the tattooed lady now, we can still save her. Kate's come to visit.
Case come to... Oh, what a poor timing. Kay and Miku could have been friends.
No, we're gonna go answer the door, and Miku's gonna be gone by the time we get back. She'll be the black soot.
What are we supposed to do? Sit there and never sleep?
Yes.
How are we supposed to solve the game that way?
Yep, it's Kay. Well, we're all three under the same roof now. Tattooed lady, come take us all.
The curse thickens.
The curse thickens. This is where he says, it's not too late, we can still save her.
I've been studying, and if you have the tattoos, if you get like a washcloth, we have to just rub it up. It's been apparently like 12 hours. Not even a full day. They sleep a lot in 12 hours.
I'm pretty sure a frog has jumped onto my keyboard. I've been done a concern.
Oh dear. That's concerning.
This is not the right time for this, Mr. Hopper.
Frog.
Oh, I think Ray fell asleep. Are we playing as K now?
A
Also,
real
we
frog,
really need to
actual
deal with
frog is walking across the desk, frog.
He might jump on the mic.
I've heard a dubstep, but this is ridiculous.
Turn on the lights.
This is more like a dub hop.
This is a hop, skippity jump, but that's not how I was getting there. Your lamp. It's right there. I don't know where he is now.
On the mic.
He's on the mic. No, he's staring at your dresser.
Oh, I see. Is he gonna hop into my dresser? Because that's gonna be...
Look, you got frogs in your clothes. They are going through your drawers. If you grab a cup...
Do I just have those laying around here?
Yeah, we do. You might be able to catch him in there.
Ray, there might still be some hope.
Well, he's on your dresser.
Just...
There might still be some hope. Did he fall on the floor, or is he
He's
on the...
wall jumping back and forth. It's the most insane thing.
He said that there still might be some hope. We might be able to save Miku. But we're gonna pause and deal with this
He's
hoppity
in my
threat.
dresser. He's inside the dresser.
The frog threat has been sort of averted. To be honest, it's actually just
Gotten
made its way
worse.
behind our dresser. And I'm not moving. That
Can't
is
be
the
bothered.
mirror.
But
And it's 3 in the morning.
now Kay's here.
Kay's here. There still may be hope. This book was left inside an old shrine not far from the Manor of Sleep. It seems to date from a time when the house was known as the Kuze House or Engraving Shrine. It's not easy to read much of it now, but it has something to do with the ceremony of commandment. Commandment Tome. Is put into the boat of passing. The boat sways as it's sent to the Kuze Shrine. Living flesh is cut, the tattoo etched in. Pain of the Holly shall be sealed within her. All her love shall be interred into the mirror. This she must break, shatter herself, her attachments to this world must be broken. Thus concludes, impale her with the stakes of tattoos, the rite of commandment must be conducted. Sleeping undisturbed for eternity, dreaming the endless dream of the rift, enclosed, entombed in her chamber of thorns, she shall continue to feel the pain of the holly for all time. Right, this is the book that we put down earlier. This is a book written by a scholar of folklore named Akito Kashiwagi about the sleeping priestess, but the same material appears in this book as well. Legend of a Song 2. After extensive research on the Mutsu Lullaby, the Sleeping Priestess lyrics were discovered that appeared to even closer to the original. The following includes thoughts on how the song came about as well as its meaning. Verse 1, if you cry on the boat, you'll ride the last trip to the other side. Once you get there, sacred marks you'll bear. They shall be peeled off should you fail to lie still. The word lie in peace in this version of the song seems to connote death rather than sleep. The word sacred marks may be related to the tattoos. Engraving. Verse 2, priestess wake from her dream, from her endless dream, perform the rite of stakes, her limbs pinned tight, lest the doors open wide and suffering unleash them all. There was found to remain here the vestige of a spirit world, despite the fact... can you turn on the light again? If the doors are taken at the door to the other world, then lest the frog has made his way back up here. Doors open wide and suffering unleashed on all. Seems to connote that if
How
the door,
and
he's
where?
above the PS3. Some disasters will occur. He's making his way behind our TV, actually. Look at him
Why?
go!
How is he crawling up the wall vertically?
Because he has webbed feet.
Does that just allow them to defy
Yeah.
gravity entirely? Because usually they have
They're
to stick
stuck-
onto the wall.
Yeah, they're stuck to the wall. He's stuck
He's
there.
not sticking on anything. He's floating.
Well, he's behind our TV
He's
now.
hopping along it.
If he climbs onto the actual TV screen,
Okay, I can
we're
get
done.
when he's. But how does he hop forward vertically on the wall? Because once you hop off the wall, wouldn't you fall due to gravity?
Yeah?
So how is he hopping?
Force. Look, if he were to just hop straight off the wall, eventually he would fall down.
Yes, but how is he hopping like he does on the ground, but forwards up vertically? I'm confused, concerned.
Don't worry about
This
it.
is probably a physics lesson that I have not been invited to.
Impale, subdue, and sleep. Both the books indicate that the right of commandment or the right of the stakes. By impaling the priestess with the tattoo stake, you subdue her for eternity.
I get it. The laws of physics doesn't matter to the frog because he never studied law.
He never studied law. And now, for some reason,
We played Fatal Frame and now we're being haunted by a frog.
I mean, it could be worse. We could be getting a
just gonna be
tattoo, or
hopping
maybe
around
we're
that
just
room.
tired.
We're gonna wake up and the frog's just gonna be like
Sitting on your face, and you'll have like a wart or something. On tape with the song recorded
That's
on
like the most passive aggressive haunting I've ever heard. You
I
might have
will-
like a wart or something.
it. You won't die, but you know this blemish. A tape, maybe in his room. I'll go take a look. Okay. Let's go take a look then.
Okay, he's a pretty good house guest.
Yeah.
Sits on this
Poor
sofa
Miku.
reading a book.
I'm just. Do you think Mr. Whiskers is sitting in there with her? You know, keeping her company. I'm gonna go check up on her. How you doing, hon? Are you alright?
Man, I'd really mess with you if you went in there and it was just Ash.
It would have.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
We needed one. I hope she's okay.
You see that face in the bed right now? It's the same face on the wall.
It's also the same one in the photograph
Good.
on her desk.
So it's daytime, which means we have to actually do things before going to sleep again.
Yep. Oh, she'll be like, meh, I don't feel like it. Unaddressed envelope in the desk seems as though it's cassette tape inside. It was supposed to be sent to Kay. Notebook was in the envelope. This song is thought to be the original northeastern Japanese lullaby, The Sleeping Priestess. It was found in a gramophone in a local university. I had it sent to me. Listen to it, but the first and second verses are slightly different from today's. This is thought to be due to differences in the period and area where the song was transmitted. Further, a major difference is that is also a third verse. I have to look into it more, but it seems that the mood changes from the first two verses to the third. I wrote the lyrics as I heard them. Go to the other side, go to the other side, cast the boat, take a ride, cross the rift to the other side, further and further to the other side. It must sail bearing your tattoos and our offering of tears. The first and second verses were littered with frightening words, but the third is more melancholy. In particular, the ending of the song seems less like a lullaby than something sung at a funeral. Third verse was added to our file.
Will we actually get to hear the entire lullaby then?
Well, we were supposed to once, but I'm pretty sure it got edited out because Lou decided she wanted to sing it with it.
She wanted to sing. She just wants to be a star.
I'm a priestess, wolfy wolf.
To be fair,
I'm a doggo.
Lulu really hasn't barked today, but I think she still hijacked this recording because she let the frog in.
She looked the frog.
She
It was definitely
it was her.
her.
It wasn't the
Oh,
frog.
oh,
It was her.
before we go to sleep, I gotta make sure that we save that lovely Miku picture.
We can't even go to sleep yet.
Yeah, I was just meaning, like, if it sends us to the nighttime.
I was about to say, before we go to sleep, we can't even sleep. We actually have to do things during the day in order to go to sleep.
Well, I think we'll listen to the tape and it'll probably be over. You know what I mean?
It's a possibility. but
We're
then
saving
again,
this picture of Miku.
It's also a possibility that it won't.
It's true.
So many possibilities. Well, also, it's a very sad picture of Miku.
It really is, but I mean, it might be the only one we can get. before she's saved.
That's even more depressing.
We could always start the game back up and just take a picture of her on the first day and add it to the album.
Boo. Azure.
Azure.
I don't know why it's named that, but lovely.
Because it's blue. Right? I mean, that would be obviously why it's called an, because it's a blue book. You're giving me this look like that doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh. I'm sorry. Black hair.
I don't understand where you're going with that. On the mysterious third verse. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's not all we had to do today. She's got taxes to file.
It's a good
that
thing,
one
too.
goes.
Now we can walk through the brown, so we can go down the,
Oh, we gotta
the
definitely
brown.
check to see if the that stain has grown any.
I'm glad Kay decided to sit on the orange.
Uh,
Isn't it great that we could just name everything after colors and it makes 100% sense?
yeah?
Just because the notebook is blue, I should name it freaking blue. Why not?
No, I was just... Okay, Azure, right?
I was waiting for the entire tape to be over so I could make that point. But yeah, Azure is the shade of blue.
Yeah.
I was just concerned.
This could be a clue. I'll examine
Why
it tonight.
would you name the album blue just because the case is blue? If we named everything after the color it is, it wouldn't make any sense.
Red Diary. 1.
We added the word diary. We didn't name it red.
Oh, sorry. Azure
Album.
album.
Thank you. But no, it's just Azure.
I'm checking the house.
Honestly, that album is self...
I don't want to hear it.
It's self-important.
I'm checking on
It's
Miku.
narcissistic. It thinks it's the only thing that's Azure in this game.
My dress is Azure.
You can't check on Miku. This is the one time in the game where it's raining again.
I'm not talking to you. I'm gonna figure out where Kay's sleeping. Is it on my couch? Yeah, I figured. I can't sleep.
Does everyone
Seems like he's
normally
having another
sleep-
bad dream. Ah! We're gonna play as Kay.
Does everyone normally sleep like
On their backs? Yes, in Japan it's more frequent for people to sleep on their backs.
I was talking about like fully clothed without anything, any blankets or pillows, just
Do you really think he
Crashing.
planned on sleeping over?
crashing at her house on her couch. I wasn't even meaning the back thing. That makes sense.
Yeah, because they... Oh! She's got papers to file!
She's like, this place is a lot easier to do taxes. You got a desk. That's concerning.
Yeah. She's got papers to file.
That face is slowly coming out of that wall, and it's very concerning. You.
I like how he came to pay his respects for you, but then he was just like, you know, I kind of have to go help his
It's
fiance.
slightly
More important to
more
try and deal
important.
with Miku and me and him, since we all might be joining him soon.
rather than paying his respects, there's kind of someone almost dead on the couch over there. I think that's a little bit more important. You can pay your respects after you're not dead.
Yeah.
Or while you're dead. Whichever comes first, honestly.
I mean, if we're playing like Dragon Ball, it would definitely be after you died.
You'll be able to go to Earth for 24 hours anyways.
Oh! Was there something in the window? Is
Nah.
there something? No, that's just a shadow.
Well, you can always take out your camera and actually... It's a cat.
Kitty!
Is there something at the window? Yes, it's a cat.
I thought it was a hand.
Is that where he's been every time we couldn't find him? Has he
Maybe.
been on that window? We just never noticed.
It's a good possibility.
Because you would never go over to that door, so it wouldn't zoom in for us to notice.
Right.
You just ignored
I
that
think
door
we're
throughout the
done.
entire game.
We
Yeah.
gotta go play as some K.
You gotta play as K, probably finish off his scenario.
He's probably gonna. You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna
He's
chase
gonna move
after
a thing.
Mio, and I'm gonna have two like basically dead people in my house, and I'm gonna be like, I gotta finish this now.
You're gonna have one person on the bed almost dead, you're gonna have him on the couch. He's gonna go, oh, it's raining.
It's raining. Man.